What is up, everybody? Ninja Nick here with Tactical Gaming, bringing you guys gameplay of Zoids Battle Legends. I was thinking about live streaming this, but I think I'm gonna mess around with it a little bit, especially on my phone before I do that. But I'm gonna be talking about, how Takara Tomy and Hasbro should come together and make a new Zoids game. I'm gonna play it too, but yeah, they should remake this game. They really should. I think I'm gonna do tournament mode, but I also think I'm gonna do recordings of actual story mode on here, because it's like they can either remaster this and just sell it and watch it sell like hotcakes to all the original Zoid people and then the new Zoids people, and or they can literally just make a whole new game, kind of like how Gundam Breaker and those ones worked out, right? I mean, their model kits are already pretty popular, so literally just make a Zoids game based on the model kits. That's like, oh, hey, look, you scanned your model. Oh, this is how you can collect other, parts to other Zoids or collect other Zoids. Now, of course, you won't be able to do what Gundam Breaker could, but still do something like that. And or make an original Zoids game where it's on Planet Z and all that other kind of good stuff, right? So, this is going to be, original on GameCube and everything. But before we get fully started, remember, check out w.gg and enter Tactical Gaming 90. That's uppercase T and uppercase G. And you will get 10% off anything in the store. They have some interesting flavors on there. I literally saw s'mores on there. I was very, very interested. I was like, I like s'mores. Maybe not that much, but willing to try it. But in smaller videos, I showed you the guys different game modes that they got, right? So the tournament mode, which is the one we're gonna do, versus one-on-one battles. Maybe I can actually get my wife to play this with me, and you guys can see what it looks like. Which I mean, it's beat split screen. Zoid's Fist, Zoid's Battle. So this is like stage combat. Pretty fun. Mission mode, which is story mode. And then Zoid's Battle, which is tournament mode. We'll do tournament mode. Now, tournament mode's interesting because depending on who you choose, right? So I don't have any data on here, as you can see, right? But who you choose as your pilots does actually kind of matter. And I mean, it doesn't matter, but it makes it more interesting because you'll get people specific to their actual generation or their world, right? So with these two, right, these are from New Century Zero, Bit and Lena, right? So if I were to choose Van and Fiona here, and then choose either Irvine or Moonbay, or even Toma. Oh, that's why they call him Toma, because they don't add the S. That's Thomas. And right, see, these are the pilots you get. Not a huge selection, sadly. I mean, I kind of wish they gave you a little bit more pilots to choose from, but yeah. So we'll choose Irvine, right? Okay, we got our peoples. Now you're gonna see our opponents, Russo and Viola, right? Now, if I go back, which I might actually do that so I can show you what I mean. So we'll go ahead and do this, right? System, title, right? We're just gonna go ahead and leave. So we're gonna go ahead and choose two different people, and then I'll show you exactly what I mean, so you don't think I'm bullshitting. Zoids Battle Legends. Game. And you can actually load previous save files and all that other kind of stuff. You can actually, after you beat one of the tournament modes, you can actually save that and use your profile for the next one. So you have all your money, Zoids, everything. Really interesting. So we'll go ahead and just choose Bit and Lena, right? Because you saw I had Van and Fiona and someone else. So go ahead and do this. So you guys see what I mean. Now watch who I have. Kirkland and Lineback. Bam. Completely changes. So I kind of like that. Now, granted, it's only technically two choices when you think about it because, now I'll go back and I'll show you what I mean. Because the people that they give you are all relatively from two different Zoids universes. I kind of wish they would have added like Genesis to this one, but I don't think Genesis actually existed when this game came out. Granted, now there are some Zoids in that one that are in Genesis, but I think they actually took those from this game or from something else. Now, granted, my knowledge from Zoids is from basically like Chaotic Century, you know, Guardian Force, which was technically the second installment of it, but not really because different in Japan compared to America. But basically the shows and this game. Like that's my history of Zoids. Basically, this game I lived on this game when I was younger. Like, oh my god, I love this game. But so when you go in here, right, and you see all the characters you can actually choose from when it comes to pilots, they're all relatively from just two different universes. Okay, so these two and Ballard and him and Jimmy. They're all in the same universe, New Century. Okay, so Moonbay, Toma, Irvine, Van, and Fiona. They're all from basically Chaotic Century. Two different ones. That's basically it's only two different choices. Sadly, um, if I remember correctly, I think you also do get a mixture of like characters if you do mix it up. So technically, in a way, a third choice. So if I were to go like Van and Fiona for this one, and then like let's go with Ballad or Ballard. I can't remember what his name was. It's been so long, but yeah, go with that guy, right? Still get Russo and Viola. Now, I'm not too sure if the other ones changed. Now, that damn Red Horn's a pain in the ass. Which is why if you want the easy go around, the first start with the tournament, go with like Bit and Fiona or Bit and Lena, because if you do, then their saber fangs are slightly easier to get rid of than the Red Horn. Just an FYI. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and change our Zoids that our people are gonna use. So with him, I think what we're going to do is we're going to give him the cannon tortoise. He's going to have the cannon tortoise. Command wolf. Now, granted, at the same time, see, as you can see, you can even change which player you are. So these could be your partners and you could be this person, right? But at the same time, you can go over here, go to shop. So there's about 30,000 BP points that I have right there, right? So you can use those points to buy stuff like subparts, options, and all this, right? This will help. Now, granted, you can go ahead and use it for this one Zoid that you got, right? Because you have a choice of buying parts for the Zoid that you currently have, or you can go ahead and buy a Zoid, right? Now, a lot of these are going to be half of what you already have, or it's going to be completely over. So, do have that in mind, right? So, double arm lizard, all your money. This one over what you currently have, right? Now, at the same time, you also got to remember that if you were to probably, because I'll show you what I mean, get enough or good enough weapons for your actual current Zoid and some parts, that's better to do because then you can quickly make more money. You'll make more than enough money to buy the Zoids you want. But like, here's all the different ones. Blade Ligers, which I love the Blade Ligers. Those were pretty great. Lightning Sykes, which are fast as fuck. Shadow Foxes, which is another one I like. D Bisons. These ones are really, really like durable. Like really durable. Darkhorn, which is we're going against our Darkhorn. You see how like expensive these Darkhorns are? Like these things are like moving tanks. Eventually I'm gonna end up having Darkhorn. Shield Ligers, which are really awesome. I love Shield Ligers. Funny thing is like each one of these, like different color, but you can change their colors. And then the Zaber Fang, the Great Zaber, right? Like each one has like different features to them, right? Gun snipers or sniper masters and all that. Here's a gun sniper, which is basically the better version of that. Rev Raptors, here's the command wolves, right? Like, look how much a command wolf is. So this is basically a step above the one we're currently using. The EM is a little bit better. The AU, which is really good, and then you have this one, which is, I would say, relatively one of the best ones, right? Sadly, they don't have the Koenig wolf here, which really sucks because the Koenig wolf is one of my favorite Zoids that you can have. Koenig wolf is awesome, right? So weapons, when it comes to weapons you want to buy, so you can go to the Zoid, right? And then you can see which one you want. So missile pods, very useful. Like, they will be some of your best friends in this. Like, they really will. This right here is the typical gun that you're gonna want to have on a command wolf if you're gonna use one, right? The range is really good and the strength is phenomenal, right? Now, of course, you're gonna want one of these ones too, but I mean, I'd rather save this for like the Koenig wolf. These missile pods are relatively decent. So I think what I'll do is this, right? Get this for 14. Yes. Okay. Now, at the same time, you know what you also can do? You can sell. So, this Mulga, right? If you don't want the Mulga or, like, the attack cat, you can sell these. Right? So, for a little bit extra money. So, let's get rid of the Mulga. Right? Now we got some more money. And then we'll get rid of the attack cat, because what we're going to do later on is get the better versions anyways. But this will help you get better stuff for your people, and eventually you can get better Zoids for your partner, which is what you're going to do. Like, after you get enough money, you're going to have more than enough to buy a much better version for both of these characters. Right? So you have your options, which doesn't look like you can sell any because we don't have any. But so options are really good to have, right? Because what they do is, like, you can get like shields and all this other kind of stuff. And then you have your sub parts, which are basically kind of like armor and a few other things. So that also comes in handy, right? As you can see, like, there's multiple different ones. It does a lot of different things. Eventually, ooh, this is one. Yeah, you want this one. You want this one eventually. But what we will do, right, is 18. Get this one because it's 4. Right, that'll help a little bit. Options. Or better yet, let's go back to weapons, and I will get... I want these missile pods. Or these ones. Pod C. I think we'll go with these ones first. Right? So, we bought some stuff. Exit out of there. Settings. Zoids. So settings is when you're like, so that's where you go to actually go and start customizing the Zoid itself, right? So you can start changing the color for it, which is X button. Right, there's blue. I think I even gotta go with the red. I like the red on this one. So, didn't buy no options, but we have some subparts. As you can see, you can put up to 3 subparts. Alright, so that's going to help a lot compared to originally with no parts. Trust me. So, what we're going to do is we're going to put that baby there. And then we're going to put this baby there. Now, we got some weapons. We're better off now than you would if you go out pretty much like raw with like what you have. And trust me, I'll kind of show you the difference at some point. So, now we got him all done up and looking good. Okay. Exit. Now what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and change, and we'll do the same thing for the cannon tortoise. Mainly what we're going to do is just change out the color and everything on it. think with the cannon torch, we'll go with this one. That way we can see it. Alright. So weapons. Can't put anything there. Can't put anything there. Can't put anything there. Mainly because this is like specific for the cannon torch. But what we can do is this, right? Go shop. We have a little bit of money, so why not buy something for the cannon torch if we can? That missile pods. How much are these missile pods? 6? Okay. Got this big beam cannon, which is way too expensive. So I think what we'll do is we'll give him some missile pods, because missile pods, very useful. Very useful. Especially if your partner is actually smart and actually, you know, uses them. Okay. So now we'll exit out of here. We'll go back into settings. Weapons. I don't think we put it there. No, I didn't think so. Nope. Ah, here, right here. There we go. We'll put it right there. That's a little bit better. Missile pods will be a lot more useful. Okay. Exit out of there. So he's up and ready. Now we're going to change again. So, once you're ready to battle, you go to battle. Now, I'm probably going to die this very first go-around, because I haven't played this game forever. So, I kind of don't remember the controls. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure fire is R. Steering is very unique, because you use the C stick for dodging. And yes, this is only on GameCube unless you use an emulator, and I don't have nothing fancy like that. I would be using my phone to record this if that was the case. Let's go. Bombardment. Okay. Okay, A is for that. Oh, I've been attacking the main dude this entire time. That is funny. So how you do this, right, is you want to go after, like, the main Zoid. So the main Zoid for me is the red horn there. Right? Okay, that's physical attack. Okay, good to know. Oh, I got hit. Ow, 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 ow. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, my own partner's bombarding the shit out of me. Yep, take. Yep. There you go. Watch out for your partner's fire, too, sometimes. That went a lot better than I actually originally thought, though. Okay, so X is to use your physical attack. A is action. Okay. Y is to switch. B is to jump. You basically use your C stick to dodge. You don't use that to, like, actually, like, look around. Let's do it. We'll probably get through this first one, and then I'll probably, like, call it, and then should do other ones. Hopefully I get a little bit better. Well, we'll go with bombardment again. Yeah, depending on how close he gets will depend on how, like, good this goes with the shooting. Oh shit, he got close to me. Okay, one Zoid down. Whoop. Oh shit. Yeah, I definitely gotta get better at this game. Holy crap. Woo! Woo! I definitely should show some boosters. Some boosters would have helped a lot with this guy. Okay, yeah, that's right. Take his attention from me. Nope, never mind. Didn't. Still on my ass. Shit! Oh, you got me. I'm actually curious on like how much I actually got him. Oh, dodge, dodge, dodge. Oh, damn it. I wonder how much I got him down, but I couldn't see him. But yeah, you can see how useful the AI teammate can be. But yeah, redoing this game would be so awesome. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go in and probably buy some boosters now. Now that I think about it, and I was like, oh, boosters would be helpful to get away from this guy because he's just on my ass. But yeah, like them redoing this game, like remastering it, or even just like kinda doing it or redoing it would be so phenomenal. It really would. 8,000 for this assistant boosters. Okay, that's not that bad. It's all my money, but there we go. Let's get some boosters. We make money anyways. So, but yeah, like redoing this game, putting it at all the like newer consoles and everything would be just very smart because people would play this game. I mean, I like this game. It's been a long time since I played, sadly, but yeah, I'm probably gonna start playing it again so I can get better at it. Okay, and boosters I think was probably Z and or one of the trigger buttons. We will test that out though. But yeah. Oh, did I put the booster on? I think I did, right? Yep, I did. Okay, booster's on there. Okay. The goal is always to take out the main person, but at the same time, it doesn't hurt to also take out, you know, their partner. Yeah. Okay. Z is boost. So remember that once you use your boost, it goes down. So you're gonna have to redo it. Oh, oh shit. Where's my teammate at? I wouldn't say that. I'm just trying to wonder, where are you at, man? Where the fuck are you? Oh, okay. Damn. Wasn't hurting him at all? Is that what it said? Did it basically show that my attacks weren't doing nothing to him? I hope that's not the case, because holy crap. So yeah, you get about 8 minutes. Oh shit. Get up. Ooh, that one went right over. Here we go. Yeah, okay. So I need to get a good vantage point on him so he doesn't use that really, really strong gun of his. There we go. Yeah! There we go. Only took almost 30 minutes. Well, less, considering I think the first 14 I was just jabbering on. But the better you do, the more points you get. Rank B. Not bad, honestly, for not playing this game for I don't know how long. Been a long time. Like, long time. Like, long time. But I think I'm definitely going to be playing this game a lot again, because this... Oh, look, Van and Fiona and Moonbay, huh? It's on. It is on. If I remember correctly, I think eventually you actually can get other versions of them once you get through the first version of tournament mode, but I could be wrong. It's been a long time. Long time. But, you know, Hasbro, like, come on. Get with, you know, anyone who makes model kits or anyone who owns the rights to this game and like, make a game. Come on now. Even to this game, like, or a whole new game, right? It'd be awesome. It will be awesome. So, I now have 10,988 to buy some more parts. I'll probably buy some sub parts. Probably one more sub part. Yeah, that's one thing. Probably one more sub part. And then make some more money. And yeah, it'd be awesome. But that's it for the video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. My back's killing me. But probably will do some more. Might even do just another one after I get done doing this. And then, you know, go from there. So I had some fun. I had some fun. So, catch me for the next one, guys. If anything, I'll do like a tournament thing every single one. That's pretty much what I might be doing. But also, remember, check out dubby.gg and use my code TacticalGaming90. It'll be down there in the either the description or the comment section. More like the comment section. So, later, guys.